Okay, that's just about it. Definitely want to scale this down a little. And I think we're going to need an emulator. What's called Pixel 7. Chuck that on a different screen. I don't know if we need it to be as big as that. Maybe about there. Yeah, something like that. All right. So where did we get up to? I think we were working on the project view. So let's take a look at what that looks like right now. Flutter. To upgrade Flutter at some point. Okay, so now we've got the projects page, which has the side-scrolling large project view. Oops. And side-scrolling, I don't know what to call this, carousel. They're both carousels. But a way to crunch more projects into a smaller space. So that's where we're up to. And our design now calls for, what's the next thing on the list? Definitely don't need to see my email right now. The next thing we're looking for is, where are you? App project. Let's just dial into the Figma. Get started. Sign in. Sign in. Projects. Yeah. So popular projects. So that's good because we should have all of the resources to build that. It's essentially a duplicate of saved projects. but with, in theory, different images, but we can mock those right now. So that's cool. That should be a relatively quick build. So let's look at what we're dealing with. We'll just cancel out of there for now. Stop that. Thank you. So we've got project view and project's header, project actions, saved project summary, and suggested project summary. What's the next one? Popular. I don't think we even want that to be conditional. I think we always want to show popular projects. And I actually don't know if we really ever want suggested to be nil either. We always want to suggest something. So we'll put a little to-do block in there. We probably always want to suggest projects. Consider making this unconditional. Conditional. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, we're going to want popular projects summary. Popular. Oh, and that's the other thing I was going to do today was get rid of Cody. So it's time for Cody to go away. I've been enjoying trialing it, but I think Copilot does pretty much what I need it to do. It just gets in the way. Cody is SourceGraph's version of the LLM assistant. What other references have I got to Cody? Oh, it's called SG. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of that. And get rid of the plugin. It's a good plugin. Teacher DeVries wrote it, I believe, or at least in part. Yeah, so popular project summary. So this is going to be pretty much a carbon copy of saved project summary. So let's go there and we'll write a copy of that. Before we decide if perhaps we need to make it more generic. But I think this is fine for now. It's quite likely we could make some sort of reusable component if we need it a lot, but otherwise duplication is the sincerest form of flattery. Saved, change that to popular. Yep, yes. Oh, that was it? Jeez. Okay, saved to popular. Yes. Sure, why not? Okay, so what do we actually need? Popular projects. These projects are gaining a lot of support. Interesting, they've got inconsistent case in the design, but I think we'll use sentence case. And we won't use allot, the magical allot. Lot, it's 2 words, folks, get it right. These projects are gaining a lot of support. Yeah. Okay. Extend stateless widget. Yes. Should work pretty much the same. And where are we getting the data from is the next question. Oh, damn, did I change the wrong file? Probably. I'm always doing that, creating a new file from one and then altering the wrong file. Let's look at saved project summary. Yep, sure did. So we'll write that forcibly to the other file, popular projects summary, and then undo it and git. There we go. And add this one. Cool. So that's save projects. Yep, we're all good there. And then we'll go to popular projects. Nice. Okay. Now, the method popular project summary isn't defined. Yes, that's because we haven't imported it. Yes, Copilot, good job, well done. Now, final popular equals ref watch. Ref read project repository provider. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't exist yet, but that's okay. Because what we're going to do is mock it. List project data. Get popular. To do unmock, return list empty. Actually, we might want to make it the same as get saved. Can I do that? Don't see why not, right? Get saved. Is it this get saved in this instance? Actually, I don't think it is. Can't remember with that. Been writing Rust all week. Yeah, I'll give that a crack. Oh, I see. Yeah, suggested is just calling get saved. Fair enough. All right, let's unmock it then. Undo that. There you go. For some reason, the Dart LSP is not reformatting for me. It's a bit weird. Should be able to close that. Yeah, it's saved. So we're just using the same 6 mocked projects over and over again. To do unmock this to get popular. The argument type list project data can't be assigned to the parameter type. Yeah, so it's we have to take the undefined out of it. I see, that's why we're doing this. In that case, we'll do there. Popular. Nice. Okay. So in theory, this will probably build, right? Let's have a look. That's the theory. Seems to. Suggested for you. Nope. What did I forget to do? Something. Bound to have forgotten something. That's project view. Oh, so maybe popular was empty. Final popular ref read project repository provider. Notify, get saved. Looks right to me. What are we missing here? Popular does not equal null, popular is not empty. Did I not save that other file? Where do we get that from? Nope. Get saved, return state value data, get saved to list. I see no reason why that wouldn't work. What am I missing? Hmm. Okay, we got the top one. We got suggested. Oh, we just got an unfortunate amount of padding. That's all. It was definitely there. Okay. What is going on with that? We also need a divider, which we don't have. Weird. That certainly seems to work. Okay. All right. So where is all that space coming in? I think I might have set a height on here that I don't need. Which would be in suggested. Size, oh yeah, size box height 800. Is that really correct? What happens if we do like 400? Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. So just out of curiosity, I don't know about fixed sizes with Flutter, eh? Like, is it supposed to, will it dynamically resize for a different device? It must do, right? Oh, it doesn't like that. So we definitely went too far. Because this feels very blunt. Like, is that really the way we do resizing? What is the minimum size we can get away with here? Because the last thing I want to do is do it on this nice, large, modern device, and then find out it doesn't work on like a iPhone 6e or whatever they are. I could probably just actually look at the height of this rather than guess like this, but I'm just doing it the old-fashioned way. Okay, 234, huh? Interesting. You know what? Let's make it a nice even 240. And then we'll shelve the problem of how it performs on other devices until we need to know. So that is going to need some padding and a divider. So in the design, we ditch this and go to this one. We have popular projects measures about 20 between the title of the next one and the previous one, and there isn't actually a divider, so that's good. So I just need like more of the padding really. Top padding, I guess. Where did I put the padding on the other one, I wonder? Probably unsuggested, right? Padding, agent sets top 10. Padding, agent sets bottom 14. Let's go to popular. It's always nice when you can be consistent and add them. Like if you're going to pad everything bottom, pad everything bottom. At least you know where to find it. It's been a while since I did meticulous UI. Well, at least a week. Okay, so we got horizontal padding. We've got padding inside the column and horizontal padding there. So do we want to go to padding all, top, call it 20, left, 16, right. What did I do? Oh, not all, only. Yeah, what does that do? How do we feel about that? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, maybe they leave a trifle more space, but it's pretty close, I think. Interesting that that has an underline. Oh, I see. So the underline really belongs to this, which we already have. Cool. Sweet. So, well, that was easy. I'm not getting the real data, but that's okay for now, at least. So what's the next thing on the list? Discover projects. Find the types of projects that speak to you. Oh, and almost funded. It'd be quite tempting to actually. Oh yeah, we can add a lot of these because they're all the same. Oh, I love it when things work out easy. Okay, cool. Um, so popular projects, almost funded, popular near you, and funded this round. Um, and some of these may not necessarily be in the MVP, but well, let's see if we can chuck some of those in. So popular near you, just as samples, really. If we're going to be doing that many of them, we really should make this a reusable component. Uh, yeah, I think so. It's guaranteed we're going to need it. All right, you are going to need it in this case. Yagni means something different. So what's the best way of achieving that? What do we call this thing? What does the design call it? Looks like headline, carousel lists. Yeah, scrolls. Doesn't really have a good name. So we're calling the other thing and suggested for you is a suggested project summary. It's quite tempting to just call it a project carousel or something. Yeah, let's not make it complicated. So we'll go to popular projects, save this. Wait, am I recording? Why am I recording in my code? Save this as project carousel. Dutch. That's the language we're writing. Uh, and yeah, so get rid of this file, go to project carousel. Project carousel. Okay. Uh, list project data, projects. Nice and easy. Hopefully I've designed it in such a way that it'll be reasonably easy to reproduce as a generic component. We need to pass it a title. So I guess that's going to be something as simple as title. And we're going to pass that I can't remember how to do this in Dart. Named parameters, right? Let's look for stateless widget. I know you can do it. Yeah, here we go. Required this child, required this show baseline. Yeah, okay. Required this title, required this subtitle. And it'll be essentially string title, string subtitle. Oh, how do we do this again? Every time I switch languages and switch contexts, I have to remember all this shit. What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Stateless widget. Do do do. Show me a string. Final string. That's what we want. Copilot was so wrong. Um, there it is. No way that's not happening automatically at the moment. All right. This title, subtitle. Now we've got a title. and a subtitle. Anything else that wouldn't rationally work with that? No, it was pretty easy. Cool. So now we should be able to get rid of these individual ones. So 33, this becomes project carousel. And subtitle, title rather, um, saved projects, subtitle. I have no idea what it's called. These are the projects you have saved. Sounds perfectly sensible to me. Saved. Mm. And the other thing is the see all, because not all of them have it. Do I just mock that? Um, hmm. How do we do that? I don't think I've actually put that in here. Oh, because I use popular projects, we need saved projects. Um, no, don't do it there either. That must be in my to-do list to add those see all links. This little doohickey here. All right, good to know. Um, doesn't matter right now. So in project carousel, we need to just say to do see all links. Cool. Yep. So we can do that again down here with the difference that we'll be using popular title popular projects, and these projects are gaining a lot of support. Lua, do your thing. Thank you. Nice. So we can repeat this pattern as much as we like, which is good. And we will do that with the following. Oh, that also means we can remove saved projects. And popular projects. Sweet. Okay. So we'll go yep, 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 and yep. And we'll also add that and add generic project carousel widget. Hmm. Oop, bit slow. Yep. All right. Now, let's repeat the pattern a few more times. What's the next one? Almost funded. That's to almost funded. And it's going to be called almost funded. Sweet. Now, uh, not, but at the server level. Okay, cool. Now, another block for almost funded. So much cut and paste. I don't know if there's an easier way of doing that. It does seem a little clunky. Wait, so close, right? Yes, so how many O's? 4. The number of O's matters. So close, let's get these projects funded. Yeah, cool. And we'll do another one. Popular near you. And yeah, this little location button is going to have to be custom as well, or passed in at least. Popular near you. These projects that people in your area love. And 85. Yep, that should do it. We might as well run it and see if we've got anything. Tried to type cargo. Definitely not Rust. Okay, projects. How's the spacing? Too much at the top, probably. It's good though. So once that all had like different images on it, it'd be quite browsable, quite nice. Um, okay, actually I might make that a touch smaller. That's worse. That'll do it. Okay. So we need the spacing between two of these blocks because that doesn't look right. So I think we might take the extra spacing out of that component and give it to the bottom of suggested for you. Fair enough. So that is wrong one. There we go. Symmetric. Uh, Horizontal 16. Okay, which is fine except for there. So we just need padding at the bottom of that, which is in suggested. Probably there. Right, 16. Yeah, that's probably workable. Maybe more like 20. Yeah, something like that. All right. Sounds sensible. So we can generate all of these very easily. So all we need to do is change the data sources, essentially, which is good. So are we missing a couple? I think we are. I don't think we're going to have all of these in the initial version. Funded this round is the last one. Oh, and we need to think about custom location. So that is in that. Carousel. Um, yeah, support seal links and custom links as featured in the design, AG Auckland with, what is that? What is that icon? What is that? Is that an image? No, it's text. Hmm. All right. Anyway. Huh. Yeah. So what is it? Is it a airplane or a compass point? Compass error? Question mark. Compass error. Don't know that. Don't know that one. Um, Unicode compass error. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? It's probably in font, whatchamacallit, font awesome or something. All right, cool. So the last one we'll add is funded this round. These projects have been successfully funded. Funded this round. These projects have been successfully funded. Try to keep things vaguely alphabetized. Get funded. Get funded. Okay. What do you mean it's not rude? Oh, funded this round is what it's called. I don't even know if we're going to have rounds, to be honest with you, but let's try it. There we go, funded this round. It looks so much better once I vary the images. All right, so the last thing on that screen is after popular projects, we've got discover projects. Find the types of projects that speak to you. I don't know if that needs to be generic or not. We'll just build it out first. And actually we'll build it using a copy of project carousel. And we'll write that to discover projects. And then we'll close this and go to discover. And I'll call that discover projects. check that I haven't already got a widget called that. Does sound familiar. Nope. Okay. Title and subtitle. Don't think we'll need those. Get rid of those. Title becomes Discover Projects. Subtitle becomes find the types of projects that speak to you. Okay. And then we've already got these icons. We use them elsewhere. So we've still got them as developer settings in the walkthrough. We've got a way to go back to the walkthrough in the developer settings. So profile, walkthrough or onboarding. I think it's onboarding. Yeah, here we go. All right. I wonder if those are reusable in any sensible way. So it looks pretty good. So let's look at onboard. Oh yeah, location view, save projects view, and walkthrough projects. Is that it? Select 3 more. Does look like it. Yeah, this will be it. What kind of projects you're interested in. Okay, this was written very early on in the piece, so I don't actually know if it's going to be stay like this or get a bit changed, but let's try it. So we use, it's not really a reusable widget. Yeah, checkbox image, I called it. Okay, because now do we need those tick boxes? I don't think. I think these are going to be links to kind of a project category. Let's look at how the actual Figma app uses it. It's always nice to be able to fall back to the prototype. Does this resize in any useful way? I feel like it should, right? Options, zoom, fit to screen, fill screen. Hey, there we go. Get started. Okay, sign in, projects, discover projects. If I click on one of these, it really doesn't tell me what it's going to do. But I'm guessing this would navigate to a project category. Yeah, I don't actually know. But we'll build it out, and we just won't put the little checkbox in it. I guess. I wonder if you can disable that. look at checkbox image. No, doesn't look like it. So we might want a copy of this that isn't a checkbox. Get out of here. And yeah, so for this, we just want the plain image. So we might write a copy of this. We need Flutter SVG. And instead of using expanded padding child label. Instead of using checkbox image, we might write a copy of it that's labeled image, or unless we just want to make it possible to disable the checkbox. Might be simpler. Just how many times are we going to need to use it is the next question. So I don't think it's very common. I don't really want to make the original more complicated. Oh, actually, it's weird that the categories are circular there. I think I might just call it like a category image. Yeah, all right. Let's write out, where does this live? In UI lib source common. Yeah, okay. Category image. And we'll go like that. It shouldn't actually need to be a stack anymore. I do need the clip, but I don't think I need a stack. Man, the Dart LSP is just, it's really weird. Yeah, I don't need the stack. Do I need the gesture detector? Not really, because I can do that from its parent, presumably. And there won't even be links for now. So let's go material child. Or even we could just have a gesture detector, but leave it blank. And then the child will just be this. Hopefully, if I've understood this right. Yeah. And of course I'm editing the wrong file again, but it's easier this time. Really got to get out of this habit. I need a vim command for switch to new file, or write out to new file and then switch to that file so that I don't accidentally hit the wrong thing. Category. And then undo, 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 undo. Yep. Close that. All right, so now we should be able to, from what's it called? Discover? Yeah. Um, we'll get rid of project cards, and instead we will be listing categories, and we can do that probably fairly hard coded to start with. I don't think the category is going to change frequently, seems to me. Excuse me. So let's get rid of the projects. Discover projects is actually going to show categories, so that's very misleading. Um, to do this will eventually show categories, which may or may not be static data. Yeah, so we'll do a list of category image, and for final C in categories, oh right, we don't actually have any yet. So we'll get rid of that. Do something like that. Nah, screw it. We just add it all. Inline for now, because we really just need to get something displaying. Category image. On changed is probably going to be optional. In fact, it won't even exist. Take that away. We do need a label and a path. Yeah. So we'll start with the first one. Something like that. And we'll see if that actually runs. Oh, not in Rust, damn it. There we go. What am I missing? There are two lots of almost funded. What the? What did I do? I missed something up there. Yes, indeed, there are two lots of almost funded. I think I duplicated it, meaning to change it, and forgot. Um, so we will display. It's after popular, right? Yeah, discover projects. Okay. It's before almost funded. So this is going to be discover projects. And probably a const. Okay. I don't know if that'll be enough. Probably got quite a bit more to fiddle with. Okay, well, it's too big, but other than that, it's not too bad. So let's go there, and we need the right kind of height. So probably a sized box. Yeah. Start with 220. Yep. Okay. Call it 210. All right. So we'll do a bunch more of those. Just copy all of these. Very blunt. Absolutely no skill required whatsoever. We just, oh, hey, Mr. Zombie, how you doing? Caught me not doing game dev. You must be up very late again. Okay, so, oh, just woke up. Nice. Hope you had a good sleep. Uh, category image. Close those. Oh, it's 7:32 in the morning. It is. Oh, we must be at UTC plus 13 at the moment because of daylight savings. No, it's not daylight. Is it daylight savings? I've lost track. Anyway, it's 8:30 here. Okay, that in theory should run. Hey, oh, that is not particularly good spacing. We do not approve. So I need padding around each of those, or I add it to category image itself. So uh, probably just some horizontal padding, to be honest. Do in category image or no, probably outside it. So padding. Um, Actually, let's macro that. Um, padding, padding, um, edge, insets, only write, call it 8, I guess. Child, and should be able to end that and do it again. That did not work the way I had hoped. Damn it. Okay. No. No, no, no. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Sometimes macros get you, and sometimes you get the macros. I need to fix the OSP so that it works properly. Okay. And const on the edge inserts. And it should pretty much do it. Believe it or not, it's not web dev, although I suppose it could be. It's Flutter, so it's purely that cross-platform shit that Google do. But yeah, I mean, it very well could be. It's similar. Oh, that's a bit limited. What is that distance actually in the design? Where are we? Frame, visions with title. Very descriptive. That versus that is, oh my God, that's small, 12 pixels. Well, I use 10. Still the dark arts here. Yeah, I think they draw it to a canvas of some sort. I don't know how they do it. Okay, so 12, not 8. Replace 8 with 12. This is I volunteer for a nonprofit that's building this funding application for environment projects, which has taken a very long time to put together and is still not there yet. But yeah, so the idea is to be like I guess a crowdfunder for green projects in a relatively crowded marketplace. So I don't know quite how they'll go, but I'll give it a crack. Okay, so that is pretty decent. We won't build the full list out. It's enough that it works. And those work, and these work. I hesitate to say it, but I think we finished the page or screen or whatever you call it. Excellent. So, time for what else is on here? Almost funded, popular near you. The only thing that those don't do is the like save art on each image, but I don't think they've settled how they want to work with that yet, so we might leave it for now. So this is discover projects and category image. Add discover projects. Build that. So where are we up to? We've got, where's my project? Where's my project? Projects. we have done a bunch of shit. Category side scroller, essentially done. Done, close. I love taking things off. Mock data for suggested view. I mean, I've kind of already done all that. It's all returning the same route from the API. Done, close. Keep going to the wrong page. Mock data for popular. I don't know if I need to keep adding it to the app. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can just close the issue. How GitHub Projects works. What does that make it look like? Oh yeah. Mock data for discovered projects, close issue. Mock data for almost funded, close issue. Man, I was really detailed about these issues. Late one night. Add read-only saved project heart to project card. Oh yeah, we can do that. That's what I was talking about before. So is that the only thing remaining? But the side scroller, that was a duplicate. Patch users doesn't issue a 400 for a non-existent field. Oh God. All right. Assign that back to me. Add read-only save. Yeah, we'll do this one, I guess. Because everything else is pretty much sorted. Yeah, read-only saved project heart. So that is going to be this thing, which doesn't actually work. Does it work anywhere? Oh, well, that leads you to the project, but the heart doesn't do anything. All right. Okay. Do I have anything like that anywhere else that I can copy? Because I love to copy things. It's going to be on popular projects, saved projects, but not on. It has to appear on all of them, right? Yeah. So it's only going to appear on the project card. If we look at project card, do we have it? Oh, really? There's a heart on those too, but not on these. I'll ignore that carefully for now. So nowhere else we have a little heart. Oh, yes, we have hearts there. Have I included that? The feed screen? Let's have a look. Why reinvent the wheel? I copy and paste all the time, man. And now I've got AI to copy and paste for me. Should just give up entirely. In the feed, no, we have an image, but Margin looks weird. Did I change the margin? Or am I imagining things? Oh no, it's fine. But the image margin is wrong. That should extend out to the side. Never mind, fix that later. So all of these should have a little heart icon in there for when someone saves them or adds them to their list or whatever we're calling it this week. All right. And it is project card that uses it, right? Like project card, project card goal, project card, suggested projects. Actually, I don't think it is. List project card. Oh no, it is. All right. So how are we going to do this? In other widgets, ones that I've built at least, we use a little stack image with a gray circle and a filled in. So it's an unticked and a ticked, basically, image. So I should be able to do something similar with this. So that's our unticked image. Where's my ticked image? There. Okay. All right. So I need a circle, which is going to be stacked on top of this. In the top right, I need an unticked circle and a ticked circle, basically. Can I remember how to do any of this? Am I using a stack? I am. So children, if splash image is not null, then we put the background image in. Why is there only one child in this? Oh, I see. Then we've got a column, which is the title, the project goal slider, that thing, and the goal amount. In addition to that column, we also need this image, but we'll just stack them all on top of each other. So let's look at where we do it in checkbox image. Yeah, this kind of shit. So we have different image paths based on whether we're checked or unchecked. So right away, I could add that here so that I could see what it would look like. Wrong file, project card. Actually, I may as well add it above the column. Please import that for me. True. Dead code. Yeah, I know, but give me a break. Cool. So will that actually work, or have I just broken everything? Oh yeah, there's a cute little checkbox. Um, I assume that's appearing on every single one of them. Yep. Okay. Well, first of all, let's get it into the right Um, how do you do specific image positioning? Box fit scale down, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's a thing like align top right or something stupid like that. Where is it? I wonder if we need that material to get it to display right as well. The gesture detector we definitely need because we're going to have to tap on it. Huh. Yeah, I know there's a thing we have somewhere that aligns on an image and it aligns in the right hand side. I just can't remember where. Oh, it's this thing actually. Um, I don't know if that's even correct anymore. Did I break that? Where's that feed? Oh, no, that's pretty good. It's within range. Okay, so what do we call that? It's on the feed, and it's bucket balance. No, it's above that feed header. That's where it is. Yeah. So we've got an align block with alignment center left, and a child with the bucket logo text. Oh yeah, that's the left-hand side. And then we've got an align block with alignment center right, notifications bell. And that's within a stack. All right, so let's try, where are we? Not category image, not checkbox image. Oh yeah, so align, child, or is it children? Alignment and child. Alignment. Sure, top right, why not? Yes, I know it's set code, give me a break. And projects, that had absolutely no effect whatsoever. So does it need to be within something? This one was in a stack, in children, and within padding. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe it doesn't hot reload. It's grasping at straws, but you never know. No, something's wrong there. Just to rule it out, let's just make sure. What are the other options for alignment? Well, maybe that's just the dimensions that it's of the stack that it's in. Maybe it needs a sized box. Uh, what are we inside here? Might need like an expanded or something like that. Oh no, it doesn't like that. Okay, let's not do that. Um, hmm. This is black magic. I am guessing at this point. Let's go look at the checkbox widget because that does align to the top right. So how did they do it? I used a column, clip rect with a border radius, a material, Vada Kedavra. Yeah, it really is not my native kind of position to be doing this sort of stuff. The kind of pixel perfect, make sure the checkbox occurs in exactly the right position. But it will look good when it's finished, so I shouldn't mind. Um, border radius circular, child material. Why do I care if it's material? Is the material immaterial? Mm-hmm. Ignore the gesture detector, and then we've just got a stack. But it's within a column, and columns do expand to the whole width, so maybe that's the issue. I think they do. Let's try it. Um, Actually, maybe it needs a row because it's on top of a column. Column. Uh, Splash image just goes in there, and it's got a set width, which I don't know if I still need. I wonder if that's what I need to do with the if I set the width of the, you can't actually set a width of the SVG picture, I don't think. Maybe just an expanded here. Need to, something to force it to take up the width of the column. No, it just moves further up. Oh wait, yeah, center right, so top right, not that it'll make a difference. Yeah, okay. Hmm. I think we might need to be in some sort of sized box. What does material do? What a material widget. No, not material 3. Material widget is responsible for clipping if clip behavior is not none, elevation, and ink effects. No, I don't care about any of that really. Hmm. All right, so does align need some kind of parent? A widget that aligns its child within itself and optionally sizes itself based on the child size. Oh, So actually, what happens if we put it in a size box? 333, such an artificial number. Ah, hey, it's in the corner. All right, so it needs to be the same width as the other image that it's stacked with, basically. It's the summary there. Do we need any kind of a margin around that? Man, that was annoying. Yes, yes, we do. So, where are you? Here we go. Can I get a margin from you? Where's the heart? Don't tell me it's part of the image. That's going to be really annoying. I do believe it is. Bugger. All right, we'll just guess. I'm going to say it has a padding of padding, I don't know, 10. Try that. How do we feel about that? It's kind of proportional. I guess we need to get the exact size of the icon first, but it looks about right. Yeah. Okay. Um, so we need a way to set checked or unchecked, and we need the correct image. So the current image is W bucket UI assets images. Oh my goodness. Checked. That one. Please tell me that someone has thought to put it in the Figma somewhere. Otherwise, I might be stuck using a icon of some sort, which is fine, I guess. Assets. Please, please tell me that there is a little image in here. Make my life easy for once. Easy, schmeezy. Ah, sweet. Oh, in that case, I should be able to get the padding too. 16. 18? Wow, that's hard to read. 18, I think. And I should be able to export this. Oh, it's text. Is it text? Yes, it is. So what is the what do you mean? What do you call those things? Emoji? Oh, we're right here. There is a list of them in material. Flutter icons. Icons class, thank you. Search and find the perfect icon on the fonts website. Oh no, supported material icons, thank you. There we go. And we'll look for heart or maybe like. Oh, here we go, favorite. Favorite. Okay, so we want favorite and favorite border, and obviously favorite's going to be red. So that's good. It does mean it's not going to be an SVG image, which is probably good from an efficiency point of view. It's just going to be where have I done icon before? Yeah, here we go. Uh, icon. Icons, favorite border outlined. Oh, look, I've already got it. Color. All right. So let's get rid of this. And we've got, instead of SVG picture, oh, dogs, honestly. Shut up. Icon. Um, icons, favorite, border, outlined, I think. Icons, favorite, border. Um, maybe just icons favorite. Might be rounded. I'll have to have a look. Um, use const, use const, use const, use const. Not going to be const in a minute. Let's see if that actually did what I thought it would. Might be different behavior now that it's not the SVG image. I don't know, it's pretty good. Needs a circle around it, so I have to figure that out. Um, but yeah, it's pretty good. How do we feel about the shape of that versus that? No, not that. That. Same thing. Um, yeah. Where's an unfavorited one? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that'll do. We'll change the color of it, which is going to be, actually looks heavier too to my eyes. Export, no, properties, color, hello, color. I'm assuming it is bucket dark gray. Uh-huh. Color, Not on primary, but thank you, Copilot. Bucket dark gray is that. It's on secondary is the shortcut. Oh yeah, it's a bit more reasonable once you put a circle around it. A little bit difficult to see at the moment. So we change that. Water outlined. Yeah. And we'll change the color. Our red is bucket red. Error. Like the light color should be an error. That's a nice easy way to get its value. And there's our heart. And we said the padding was 18, I think. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. It'll be 18 to the edge of the circle that I'm going to put underneath that. It's quite likely that we'll put this into its own component. So that we can just reuse it time and time again, in which case it might be its own stack, which is just like images laying on top of each other. In this case, icons. But for now, it might be a stack within a stack. So stack, children, what are the other properties of a stack? Just children. Does that just change? Oh, hang on. Too many positional. What have I done? Matches that. Matches that. Matches that. What's the problem? What are you going on about? Padding, align, size box is the last one. Good, doesn't change the display. So now we go, how do we go? We go, we go, we go, we go. You can tell it's the end of the day. Getting a bit slow. Do another little bit though. Do I have tea left is the question. I do. All right. So the circle. I need the circle. Now, do I display, can I set a border on the icon? And can the border be circular? Because that would be very convenient. Not a border, or do it within a container and make the container's border decoration circular. Is there anywhere else that I'm doing this already? Please let me copy and paste. That's how I live my life. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. How did I do that? Um, It's in profile. Is it in profile or my details? Profile. Profile view. It's an avatar. Avatar is a circle avatar. Oh, bugger. That's a built-in component. I don't think we really want that. I do believe we're going to ask Google. I can't remember how to do this. It's been too long. Flutter. Circular container for icon. How to create a circle icon button. Oh, could be an icon button. Raw material button. Use elevated button. Oh, how old are these answers? 2019? 5 years ago. Let's ask you know who. Demonstrate creation of a circular button whose contents, no, I just say circular icon button in Flutter. Really don't need the dogs right now. Let's see if it's right. I don't know that I needed the whole scaffold. Wrap it in a container. Box decoration, box shaped circle. Child icon button. Really? There's no way to just icon button circular. Past year. What are flow docs? YouTube videos. Rounded buttons. It kind of looks like what we're doing. What are they using? Sized box, outline button. Elevator button again. We'll have rounded edges by default. All right, let's give it a crack. So we've got a stack. Oh, I added the stack because I thought I would need to, but I probably don't, right? So if we're going to use elevated button instead, let's create a bit of chaos. Elevated button, round rectangular border, body radius is probably going to need to be like 50 or whatever, but let's cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, I mean it's similar to what we want, so that's good. Uh, let's go with, I don't want 18. Oh no, I do want that padding. Border radius. It's not rounded rectangular border. What are the other options? Circular border? No. Border radius circular. What if you dial it all the way to 50? What do you get? Okay. I don't know if this is correct for me. Blurred button style from shape circle border. That would certainly be simpler. Hey, now we're talking. Okay, so certainly too big and probably the wrong gray. Um, is that the smallest amount of padding I can get? Oh, yeah, because I've got, no, that's, hmm, maybe you can specify padding none. Uh, edge insets none. Yeah, no. Um, uh, that's not going to work. No, edge insets geometry question mark. So is there a default? And if so, what is it? All or null? Okay, I don't suppose that'll work. What do you mean undefined shape? What did I do? No. Okay, so is that really the smallest amount? Because if you look at the design, it feels like that's going to be smaller. Dogs are freaking. Hmm, not really what we're looking for. I mean, it would certainly be functional. I wonder if we can define the color of that background. Hmm. What were the properties there? Padding, certainly. Oh, background color, there we go. Material state property, all colors, whatever. Okay, so background, what? Material state property, all um, theme. uh, theme of context color scheme. Yeah, and certainly won't be primary. It'll be our light gray, which is secondary. But we still can't do it. All right. Does it like this? I think the LSP is starting to struggle here. Yeah, because that's actually fine. All right. I don't know how to reduce the padding. Maybe I need to give the button itself an overall size. You can give it a size box and you can use an inkwell, but I don't care about that. You're sending me a message. Shouldn't this be 8601? Okay. Apparently something that I wrote on Stack Overflow 2 years ago about TypeScript. I transposed a digit. Okay, fair enough. I can make mistakes with the best of them. Um, so yeah, I really need to know what the spacing is there. It's a 33 by 33 image, but it doesn't, does it have, does it tell me how big the padding is? No. Oh, maybe 24 by 19. It just looks bigger there. To my eyes, at least. Hey, Mixel Studio, how you doing? Yeah, I think proportionately to the rest of the card, it looks wrong to me. It needs to be kind of further up and back, and then maybe its size wouldn't be such a problem. But I still think there's too much space around the icon. I'm not quite sure how to fix that. Oh, sweet. Well, I like being taken along for the walk with the Labrador. It appeals to me. Maybe we should put the headphones on the Labrador and it can solve my Flutter problems. Um, so we can set the color, that's fine. I need to be able to set the overall size of the button and the overall size of the icon. Maybe if I reduce the size of the icon, because if you look at it proportional to the title, it's about the same height. Maybe I'll change this padding to more like 10, which helps a little. Yeah, I actually think it needs, oh, that's pretty close. And then, actually, do I have an example with that particular image on it? Blowhard Bush Reserve. get out of assets and back in here. Because then I'd be able to see where it lined up in the image. Kind of doesn't look like I do. Oh yeah, we do. So it's such a fake way of doing it, but it's well to the right of that woman's head. So if I look at mine, it's not because it's too big. Uh, yeah. I wonder if I can change the size of the icon. Um, what are my properties here? Double size. Uh, okay, so maybe I have no idea. It changes the icon size. It does not change the elevator button size. So does that have a size? Call it material state controller, widget child, button style, which has minimum size, fixed size, and maximum size. So a maximum size, um, I don't know, 10. Oh, what parameter am I supposed to give it? Size. It's an actual thing, really? Oh boy. Okay. Um, yeah, too big or too small, one of the two. What's the default here? Maximum size. All or null size, maximum size. Thanks. Very helpful. What's its default? Don't really enjoy writing Dart, I've decided. Rust just makes, oh, maximum size, size infinite. Fixed size is null. Hmm. Rust is just more fun. So what was it again? Maximum size or fixed size? I assume that's another size. What? That seems to have no effect whatsoever. And if I shape, the LSP is having all kinds of trouble. Let's get out of here and go back to what we're doing, project card. So fixed size doesn't work. Maximum size. both width and height constraints not normalized. The offending constraints were 64 is less than a width of 2. Oh, I see. So it's got to be bigger than 64. In other words, is what it's saying. Yeah, and then it's just its basic size. And now there's a moth on my monitor. Um, okay. Frustrating. Let's remove the icon size for now. Or at least let's just check what size we could give it. And what's its default size? Even bigger. Okay. Well, let's keep that. What is its size here? In assets, it has width 33, height of 33 for the circle, and interior to that is a height of 19.9. So yeah, call it 20. Sure. And then we just need to understand how to size the elevated button. Though I don't really understand the sizing there, but hopefully we'll get there. If I remove that, what are the other sizes I can set? Text style, size minimum size, edge insets geometry padding, but I tried setting that and it had no effect. What if I set it, but I set it something really low? This feels really clunky. Nope, it has no effect whatsoever. Maybe circle border's got some properties. Eccentricity. I might be stuck with it, at least for now. Feels like it's blocking for a pretty minor reason. What happens if you increase the size of the icon relative to the border? Does that better? Marginally, but it's still huge. I suppose I could then put it in a sized box. This is getting really, really stressful. Okay, icon. Maybe I could restrict the size of the elevated button. Hey Google, elevated button, Flutter, border radius? Sure, why not? No, not border radius. Too much padding. Circle border. Too much padding. Remove padding from circular elevated button. The space around the circle is caused by minimum size. Okay, that is not logical at all, but I'll go with it. Give me game dev any day. Aha. Okay, now we're cooking with onions. Thank goodness, that was driving me nuts. Good old Stack Overflow, eh? All right, that is definitely looking better. See it on a black background. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let's use the test of where it lines up with a woman's head, because how else would you tell? That looks pretty close to me. Let's look at the design. Hmm. Where is it? Oh, it's here. So it actually covers a little bit of his head, and it's right next to her head. That's so dumb. Um, so it needs to be lower and kind of offset to the right a bit. It's almost like it's lower in the card than it is kind of offset from the right. It's like the top padding is higher than the. Oh, screw it. Did I do these designs? No, I'm not that talented. This was an external design that was donated to the project, and I'm just trying to put it together. So I get to navigate around Figma, trying to establish exactly what measurement everything is. But honestly, I'm probably being too fussy, and I should just speed up and start making these things work rather than try and get them pixel perfect. It's just frustrating. You want to be able to make it work perfectly. I think that's fine. So, having done that, we need to give it the option to either be selected or not selected. Because at the moment we're just hard coding it with true, which is just not a good way to go. Let's fill in some of these consts. Oh, really? Const edge and sets, const size, const circle border. And then we need, for now, a display saved or not saved property. So where are we? Here we go. Saved bool default to true. Is that how Flutter does it? I can't remember. Using a colon as the separator before a default value is no longer supported. Replace the colon with an equal sign. Actually, it should be saved equals false. And final bool saved. Yeah, yeah. So um, saved icon's favorite or icon's favorite border outlined. Yep. And then color will need the same. So saved color scheme error. theme of context, color scheme, and what did we decide that dark gray was? Theme on secondary is the easiest way to get to that, I think. On secondary. Okay. And then we just need a way to, oh, well, it defaults to false, so we can at least run it check. As the fans spin up, there we go. I need alert command, but yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's not too bad. Um, do I want it in a different spot? I think that's fine. I think it's fine. Um, we'll just have to set up a bit of a mixture. I wonder if does Dart have a random or like a pseudo random? Because just for the looks of it, we're not actually loading saved data from the database yet. So Dart random numbers. Actually, Dart generate random true or false, random boolean. Import Dart math random number generator next bool. Okay, fair enough. So import Dart math. Oh, really? Did I get that wrong? I don't think I got that wrong. Oh yeah, man, I'm getting tired. Um, I assume that I would set that up. Final random number generator equals random. I assume that I would set that up here. Where do I put it in a class? Well, I don't want to recreate it on every render. That's not going to work, Copilot. Can't define the const because the field random generator, yeah, is initialized with a non-const value. Yeah, that's probably fair. What about Flutter random generator? I just want to see it in class. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, so they're just calling it directly. I mean, sure. Doesn't seem very efficient. Why not? Let's see what happens. I would have thought you'd create one in the class that was static. Maybe I should have defined it as static final. Can I do that? Static final. Uh, huh, apparently I can. Who says I don't know how to write Dart? Uh, I I did. I said that. It was me. Um, all right, so instead of this, we will use um, final saved equals random next ball, and we will stop initializing it here and here, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh no, it works. That's so weird. I mean, it's pseudo random, but still, that's funny. It looks like, oh, it almost looks like it's more often saved than not. But no, I'll take it. Random saves. Wouldn't that be terrible if it got released? Uh, so let's go to do. Obviously, people would prefer to see their actual save data and not this random number shit. Okay. And yeah, we don't need Flutter SVG anymore. All right. We'll commit that. Anything else we created out of that? No, I think that was all. Randomly show save part on project card. Currently just a random um, currently just a random ball and not actual save data for the prototype. Push that. And that's pretty much it. Sweet. It was a good block of work. We started with not most of this. Yeah, we got it pretty much done. There's a lot of side scrolling on this page. It's a really busy page, busy design, but it'll be good. Yeah, to fix that at some point. Yeah, it's good. Nice. That's pretty much project page finished, and that means it's pretty much time for me to go to bed. I think that's a good call. Thanks for hanging out with me while I fix this. Feel free to check us a follow if you like. And I will be back to game dev tomorrow and work on our little crafting survival effort in Rust. So I'll catch you then. Cheers.